Hey everyone, welcome back to Screaming Geek Media. I am Jerry the Geek. Today we're going to talk about the next chapter in the Rocky franchise. We're going to be going over Rocky 3. But before we do, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, if you like home theater, just movies in general, please check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So next up in the Rocky franchise, we are going to talk about Rocky 3 on 4K from the Knockout Collection. The movie came out in 1982, and you got everybody coming back, you know, Stallone, Talia Shire, Burt Young, Burgess Meredith, Carl Weathers, and thrown into the mix this time we get Mr. T, and we also got a small role of Hulk Hogan from WWE, you know, plays Thunder Lips. And it's also Sylvester Stallone came back and directed this one again. Another great outing in the franchise. I mean, I really love all the Rocky movies. It's hard to find anything bad about any of them. Now, even a lot of people, you know, dislike the fifth one, but I still like it. But again, this is, you know, the third one is, you know, still great. Basically, in this one, you know, Rocky, you know, he deals with losing his manager, Mickey, and starts, you know, dealing with the feelings of losing faith in himself. He doesn't believe in himself. Ends up losing the title to Clubber Lang. Then Apollo Creed comes in and takes over and manages him for a comeback. And typical big comeback movie. I think watching this, I think what a great thing is, I mean, Talia Shire, which, you know, she's a great actress. She does good and everything. But this one, I think she has a big moment into the movie when Rocky is struggling with the training, and they're, you know, standing on a beach, and she does this big spiel, and I think that was a very powerful moment. I mean, she was brilliant there. Another classic, great moment was when they're doing a charity match with Rocky against Thunder Lips, and as he comes out and starts getting into the ring, and Mickey's trying to talk Rocky out of doing it, and he's like, you know, nobody does this much for charity, and Rocky replies saying, Bob Hope would. That's a nice little classic line. That's probably my favorite out of the movie. So the 4K release comes from the Knockout Collection that just came out. Also, we're getting a standalone steel case that comes out March 14th from Best Buy. Hopefully later this year, maybe once 5 and 6 come out, they might release all of them in standard individual releases. We'll have to wait and see. Now, you know, the film was originally filmed in 35mm, and here it's finished with the HDR10 and Dolby Vision. And this, some of you may have not liked my review on number 2 because I just thought it fell flat. This one made up for it. This movie restored my faith in this set because this is a wonderful transfer. Some great colors, the pops of details. You know, the textures really stand out in this. You know, that deep contrast, you know, the blacks and the whites. Great when the ring announcer, he's got the white suit on. It just really leaps off the screen. And before the big ceremony, they actually, you get into Rocky's home, and he's sitting in this big dining room, sitting at a table with his son and Paulie. And just from a distance, I mean, the chandelier, the wallpaper textures in the background, it was gorgeous. So again, the presentation here made up for the second one sucking. At least in my opinion. Some of you will probably disagree, but I thought the second one fell flat again. But this one made up for it. This is really wonderful. Now, as far as comparing the Blu-ray and the 4K, you know, dug out the Blu-ray I got from one of the older sets from Fox. Big differences are color timing. Details are definitely a lot more refined. Some of the close-up shots, and it looks a little soft on a Blu-ray, and a lot, you know, more refined on the 4K. Colors, like the first one, the reds and oranges are it feels more oversaturated in this. The 4K is more natural. So here, check out a few of the screenshots we got come out with a Blu-ray and 4K. We'll come back and talk about the audio, packaging, and bonus. And we'll see you in a couple minutes. So for the audio, they gave us a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and 2.0, just like the first two releases. And overall, it's I think both tracks are nice and solid. Clear dialogue throughout. Nice balance across the front. You know, like I've said in the past two reviews, the 5.1 doesn't add a whole lot as far, overall for the overall feel of it. It gives you a little bit more ambience, and it's more of the music that comes out in the surrounds. Especially if Bill Conte comes back and does the score again. He did the first two. So good, solid audio tracks. It probably just depends on which one you prefer. Yeah, for the packaging, this comes in a slip case. And a keep case that has all 5 discs, the 4 movies, and the bonus disc for number 4. Now for bonus materials, like the last one, there is no bonus materials on this number 3. No commentaries, again, zip, that kind of. So to wrap it up, the Rocky 3 transfer, a very nice upgrade over the Blu-ray. Again, I restored my faith in this set after the second one. Some good deals going on for a set right now. It's the past couple of days, it's been fluctuating between $52 and $54, which is a pretty good deal for getting 4 movies. 5 if you count the director's cut of number 4. If you want the individual, like I said, they have the Steelbook coming out March 14th that's about $30 on Best Buy. Now, a little update. We've been seeing there are some audio issues that has been reported from many people out there. Ken talks about a little bit over on Mid-Level Media during his physical media report. He just discusses this. Some people are saying that there's there's some audio pitch issues in number 2 and 3. I think that might be a little bit, if you're getting real critical. I guess I didn't, as much as I like to critique these, I didn't really notice that issue in number 2. My issue was the transfer. The audio seemed okay to me. So far, my only audio issue was some dropout in number 1, which I talk about in my review of that one. So definitely, keep your eye out for that if you're interested in picking these up. Kind of, don't know if it's something that's gonna Warner Brothers is going to do any replacement programs for them if they consider it bad enough. I guess I don't really know at this point, but definitely keep an eye on some different YouTubers out there and try to keep up. And if I hear anything, I'll try to see if I can pass it along myself on my channel. So that pretty much does it for my Rocky 3 4K. So check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. And we'll see you soon. Geek out.